First off, I want to thank you for having us today as part of the Tech Showcase. My name is Wendy Atabatele, and I'm a Senior Solutions Associate here at FuelCycle. Before jumping in, I wanted to give a quick intro to FuelCycle for those who might not be too familiar. FuelCycle is a market research cloud founded in 2006 that empowers brands to take meaningful and impactful decisions by producing a research platform that can meet any research objective and enable the practice of quick, continuous, and longitudinal research. FuelCycle was one of the earliest companies to create online communities, and now we have several other products such as FC Live, Ignition, and FCX Fuel Cycle Exchange, with the goal of having one integrated technology to manage all key audience experiences, gain comprehensive insights, and increase your chance at success. I'm here today to talk specifically about Ignition, which exists within the Fuel Cycle Market Research Cloud. Ignition is our agile quantitative product suite of advanced insights methodologies that delivers real-world actionable intelligence. Ignition is designed to give your team the speed of agile research with the quality of custom research. Our agile quantitative insights platform enables teams with or without research expertise to run projects using standardized methodologies, making critical insights scalable and accessible to your team. With Ignition, you're able to gain a deep understanding of your customers with expert previewed surveys and deliver the right products to the market. You're also able to access use cases across the entire product lifecycle to see how we can partner with you to provide reliable insights fast. You're also able to define clear follow-up actions with prescriptive reporting and advanced analytics. So before we dive into the product demo, I just wanted to show a quick screenshot of our current Ignition methodologies. We have a suite of methodologies that we can customize for our clients in the areas of market insights, product experience, customer experience, digital experience, advertising insights, as well as brand experience. First, we have methodology-based automated reporting in Pink. And for these methods, reporting is tied to the questions asked, and there are specific ways that we ask questions in order to generate those automated reports. So what we have here is our usability benchmarking, which allows you to measure how your UX stacks up against industry standards using the system usability scale. We also have feature prioritization, which is powered by the Kano model. We have our concept and creative screening, which determines which stimuli resonates most with your audience across key metrics. We have our monadic price testing, which determines the impact of a product or service price change on key performance metrics. We have customer journey tracking, which measures performance at each stage of the customer journey while tracking key metrics over time. And lastly, we have brand health tracking, which compares your brand health with your top competitors by tracking brand awareness, conversion, and other key metrics. The second way to engage with Ignition is to utilize our add-on advanced analytics in Orange. They can be added on to specific methodologies to bolster your insights or even other surveys. We have retention and conversion analysis, which allows you to identify the metrics and attributes that most impact the key attitude or behavior. We have key segment discovery, which uses machine learning modeling to identify segments of respondents most likely to exhibit a desired behavior or attitude. And lastly, we have significance testing, which uses the automated chi-square testing to determine categories with significant differences as related to your desired attitude or behavior. I also wanted to quickly highlight some of the upcoming Ignition methodologies that we currently have in the works. We have max diff, line optimization, also called TURF, and penalty analysis. And right now, it's only right to jump into the product demo. So let me stop sharing this and hop onto my browser. So what we have here is the Ignition landing page, and here you're able to scroll through a variety of the different methodologies that we offer within Ignition. As I mentioned, we have a suite of methodologies that we can customize for our clients in different areas, and you can also go here and click all categories to see what we have. So if you're looking for product experience, you can click in here and all relevant methodologies with product experience will pop up here. For the sake of this demo, I'm actually going to use one of our concept screening methodologies. So I'm going to go into identify the best names. We also call this a name screen. And I want to show you how easy it is for a client to go into Ignition and launch a name screen survey. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. And this is just the landing page. And what we have over here in the landing page is just a brief description of the methodology, what exactly it is, who is it for, the requirements. So for all our methodologies within Ignition, there's going to be some required inputs. And once you read through the requirements, you're able to know what is needed for that methodology. So for the name screen, we need an introduction to your product, brand, or feature. You also have the option to include an image, all potential names for your product, brand, or feature, a custom statement to measure your own custom metric, and some other additional customizations. And lastly, how you would like to launch the survey. Scrolling down here, we see some of the insights that are going to be captured by this methodology. And you also have the opportunity to supercharge your insights. So you have the availability to add on advanced analytics to your reporting for this solution. As I mentioned, we have our key segment discovery, which allows you to pinpoint which segments are most likely to exhibit a desired attitude or behavior, retention or conversion analysis, which identifies the attributes that most impact the key attitude or behavior, and significance testing, which determines the categories with significant differences related to a desired attitude or behavior. Lastly, what you get with this methodology, for our name screen, you get a statistically tested scorecard to show detailed performance across key metrics. So you get a very quick summary of the methodology and all that is included in this landing page. So I'm going to go ahead and click continue and show you just how quick it is to launch this survey. So for this, I'm going to imagine that Fuel Cycle wants to launch a new magazine, and we need to run a name screen for this project. So I'm going to call it Fuel Cycle Magazine. And as I mentioned, Ignition is totally agonistic to audience, which means that you can launch this to your community if you have one with Fuel Cycle, your own audience. So this provides a distribution link that you can then distribute to your respondents, or our Fuel Cycle panels where we handle the entire sampling process for you from start to finish. So for the sake of this demo, I'm going to say own audience, and this will provide a distribution link. I'm going to save and continue, and this is where the fun begins. So this is where we go ahead and customize our surveys. So there's going to be some required inputs. There's no programming, there's no QA on your end. You just need to provide the required inputs. And this starts with a custom introduction to the survey. So Fuel Cycle always has a recommendation, but feel free to customize this based on your own business objective. But for the sake of this demo, I'm just going to copy and paste this. So thank you for taking our survey. We would like to understand your opinion of several potential names for a new magazine. Please review the concept below and then evaluate each name. As I mentioned, you have the option to add a product image. So for the sake of this demo, I'm just going to add in a stock image of a magazine that I got off Google. And, you add in an image name for reporting. So I would just say blank magazine. You also have the option to define the width, the height, how you would like the image to be displayed. Here is where we add in those potential names for the product. So for this magazine, I will say red magazine, blue magazine, orange magazine, and the list goes on. As you see, I can add as many names as I need to. Should I have more than 12 names, I just have to click add and I get another field where I can enter an additional value. Do I need to add more? I can also click this field. And don't feel like you have to have 12 names. If you don't have up to 12 names, all you have to do is X out this field. And now I have my 3 names that I would like to test. The next step is to specify the desired action that you would like the respondents to take. So like I said, we always have recommendations, but feel free to customize the survey as you wish. So how likely would you be to read a magazine with this name? That can also be how likely would you be to purchase a magazine with this name or any other action. You have full control over that. This survey also includes up to 1 custom statement to evaluate the names on an agreement scale. So once again, we recommend the following metric for evaluation, but feel free to put in your own metrics as you would like. So for this, respondents will be asked to evaluate the ease of pronunciation of the name on an agreement scale. The next aspect is product market fit. How well does this name fit in with Fuel Cycle? So that could be your brand. How well does this name fit in with your business umbrella? Once again, feel free to customize as needed. Here is where you provide potential attributes for the name. So this will be shown to respondents as, how would you describe this name? So I could say fun, unique, easy to spell, exciting. Once again, we have our recommendations up here, attributes that you can consider like premium, exciting, trustworthy, easy to use, or fun. But once again, feel free to customize based on your key business objectives. So I'm going to go ahead and X out this additional fields because I only have 4 attributes that I would like to test. Should I have more, all I have to do is click add and I'm able to add in an extra value. And lastly, this is where you select the demographics that you would like us to capture for this survey. As you see, we have a list of socially inclusive US demographics. You can feel free to select as many as needed, but for the sake of the survey, I will click age, gender, region, household income, and education. Keep it simple with those 5 demographics. I'm going to go ahead and save and continue. So right here is pretty much where I review all the work that I've just done. As you can see, that took me probably 5 minutes or less to program this survey. So we want to review, we want to make sure that we have all our inputs correctly. So I'm able to go through my custom introduction. I'm able to go through those potential names that I've listed for the magazine. I'm able to see the desired action. Once you're able to see that everything is right and that you've added in all the demographics that you would like us to reach, the next step is to submit the survey for review. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that. Switch back over to PowerPoint. Once you hit submit for review, it automatically goes to a project manager who confirms that all the specifications look correct. And then the survey goes live, or you receive your distribution link to send out to your respondents. With Ignition, your team will be able to utilize these designs to complete studies like this much quicker without sacrificing quality. Because our research designs are automated, we understand that research is not completely just plug and play. Each project a client needs may require a different combination of methodologies or customization. And there's always a team that's available to help brainstorm, strategize, and figure out the best way to achieve your goals. We want to ensure that your team is able to find solutions to your most pressing business questions quickly, efficiently, and effectively. Ignition provides out-of-the-box, expert-crafted Agile market research solutions for many needs. And here you're able to see our full Ignition capabilities. Ignition also utilizes automation both on the front end in terms of survey design, as I just showed you, as well as on the back end in terms of the advanced analytics and automated reporting that we provide. We make it easy for clients to quickly adopt expert insights, methodologies, and review these results with automated reporting. We invite you to learn more at www.fuelcycle.com and get in contact with one of our research experts to see if Ignition is the right fit for you and your research needs. Thank you again, and have a great rest of your day.